So this comes off.
Yeah. So this is for the infrared heating, right?
Infrared heating, yeah.
Okay.
And what you have to do, you need a lighter. That's why there's two here. Okay. Now here's a gas valve, right?
Okay.
So you can turn the gas valve up, and that's going to give gas into here, right?
Right.
Because it's been shut off.
Yeah.
And then this has to go to pilot, which is back there. It's got to go to a position where it's got to. Come on. Oh, am I doing it backwards? No. Why doesn't it go down? It's got to go down. Oh.
Okay.
See, that's why. Good thing you're recording it.
Okay, it's okay. I won't post it on Facebook or anything.
Yeah. That's the button that's got to go down.
Oh, okay. That's the only thing you had to do. You didn't have to.
You just turn that to pilot,
Oh, you turned the black thing.
the black thing to pilot, and
Okay.
it says pilot
Oh, I
back
see.
there.
Okay, yeah.
And then this is the plunger,
Yeah, you hold the plunger down.
and then in here, there's a little hole, right? You slide that. Okay, there's a hole.
Yeah.
Now, same thing. I got to hold this.
While you light it.
Well, for about 10 seconds, you know, gas has got to come from here and fill all this and go through there.
Okay.
So we'll just wait a little bit. And then you just stick this thing in there. And there's the, see up there. See it there?
Yeah.
Same thing, you gotta hold for,
10 more seconds.
yeah, until it heats the pot, the little temperature thing in there.
Okay.
That's why it's a good thing you're doing this, because I've been doing this for a lot of years on the air and I
Yeah.
still forget.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so it's going.
And then you just close that. Well, you can watch it. It's gonna blow up. Which way is on here again? Oh, it's on.
You turn that guy to on.
Yeah. Did I turn it to off or on? Oh, that was off. Son of a bitch. Whoops. I shouldn't have said that, eh?
It's okay.
Oh, I know why it's there. So it's lit again. Turn it to, this is the on position.
So counterclockwise is to the on.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Now, you see that switch up there?
Yeah.
Just, you see how it says off? Hit it. to on.
The light switch.
Yeah, the light switch.
Okay, honey, hit the light switch.
There you go. Now, see, it just kicked in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you close that. And she's running.
That's it.
That's all.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Once that's running, this is in the on position.
Yeah.
These pumps are running right now. Then this is the thing why you just have to plug this in. Now that I don't usually leave it plugged in,
Yeah.
so it's got power, and as long as it has pressure, you see how it has pressure?
Yeah.
And it always will. If there's anything air in there or whatever,
Yeah.
there's a pump in here, and it'll go brrr, and it'll fill the system. That's it. That's all you have to do.
Okay.
Now you just work. Everything else works on your thermostats.
So we don't. None of these things have to get turned off or anything.
Nothing.
Okay.
You just start it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
turn
Switch.
it
that's
on,
Okay.
and then the rest is controlled by the thermostats.
Okay.
Now, there's little. I have an extra engine in case, and I'll show you. It's out
Sure.
there. These little motors.
Right.
And these are little valves that are set for how much liters per minute. It's already set. So,
Don't mess with it.
and what these things do is open and close these. So if a zone doesn't need heat, it won't open. And it does it automatically off the thermostats. This is
Okay.
all your thermostats.
Okay.
Plugged in and feeding this.
Sure.
Do you think you got that?
I think so. Well, I got it on video, so if I don't got it, then I'll
Yeah.
watch the video again.
As long as there's little red lights on, this thing's working.
Okay. Do I have to fill this at any point? Do I have to?
It's empty now. That's quite a bit in there.
Okay.
I don't think you'd need to because it's, unless you do something,
The whole system is already filled.
it's full. Yeah. Unless, you know it from, excuse me, evaporation,
Right.
but it won't evaporate that much. So,
Okay.
but if you can, next time you're at a plumbing yard or something, this is from the original fill.
Okay.
So I use it for a seat around there.
Okay. So I can go buy that stuff. That's the same stuff that's in there?
Yep.
Okay, and it's glycol or something.
That's correct.
Okay. Okay, super.
Okay, so I'm gonna shut all this down.
Yeah, sure, I'll watch you shut it
Okay,
off too.
this is how I shut it. Wow.
I assume it's easier to
And
shut
another
off.
thing, there's another thermocoupler here for that if it ever blows up. There's
Okay.
glasses if you need them.
Okay. Maybe. They're not right at the moment, but maybe.
I do.
Maybe we'll be here long enough where it will matter.
This is your breaker for the hot tub wire. That's in the off position. It's a ground fault, right?
Okay.
You need that. So
So the hot tub, that's the hot tub.
that's hot tub, yeah.
Okay.
There's other. This is a kind of a nightmare thing because I don't know if you guys are going cable or are you going back to satellite or
We're doing TELUS.
TELUS satellite.
Just
Cable.
TELUS regular internet. I don't know. TELUS. I'm not sure.
Because this is all wired for Shaw.
Right.
So when you, I don't know, TELUS.
Tell us what to come in.
Yeah, they're coming. They'll come in and they'll figure it out.
Okay, good. Because this is wires that aren't being used that are hooked into the house.
Right.
But we're not using them because Shaw didn't connect them. They only connect what you need, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So the way that TELUS works is they have like little base stations that don't actually need wires now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's all high tech now.
So I don't think I think we're okay.
So anyway, in the summer, spring, because you'll notice this thing is going to be hot down here.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah, we were here when they tested it. So
Yeah.
that was awesome.
But in the winter, it's it's so nice. The heat, your feet are nice and warm and everything.
Yeah.
It takes about 3 days to get everything heated up.
Yeah.
So in the spring, you're going to come here. You're going to unplug that thing because you don't need it running, right?
Okay.
You're going to shut this off. Right? And then you're just going to kill the valve.
That's it.
And that's it.
Makes
Until you
sense.
want to start again.
Right.
Okay?
Okay, that's easy.
It's a pretty efficient little guy. Never had a problem with it.
If
I
there
have
is,
some insulation thing here. I'm busy with all kinds of stuff. So these pipes get very hot.
yeah,
Look, feel that right now.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
just a short.
So
time.
if you shouldn't be doing anything in here really, unless I don't know, you're going to utilize some of this.
right,
But I would put some of that, and you just cut it and stick it on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and if you've got kids or something,
yeah,
touch that. This is cold, but
That's fine.
you can see that hasn't been running that long.
okay.
And then here's your temperature.
Okay.
So that thing usually comes up to about 180, 160, somewhere in there.
okay,
And then it'll go down to about 110, then kick up. And these are just, they just pull out, right? So in case that thing drops
Yeah.
out, breaks, you can always put in a new one.
okay. So the only real valve we have to touch then is this guy.
That's a gas valve.
That's the one. None of these other valves.
No, it's all set. Works fine.
Except that was the water, but that was it.
That's the water. In case you go on holidays or something.
Turn
Yeah.
off the water.
Shut it off.
Sure.
This is it's a pump. It's a very good pump in there.
Okay.
They're about $600. They should last 20 years.
All right.
Okay.
So we're into the 10 year or something like that.
Yeah.
I would always check that.
Okay. Like every spring or.
No, I would check it every. In the spring, I would check it every second day, third day,
Okay.
just to make sure it's running.
Okay. How do you
Right.
know? How do you know it's running?
Well,
What's the indicator?
there's this hole, right? See
Okay.
the water's in there?
Yeah.
Well, if that water comes up to that pipe, you know something's not right.
Okay.
It shouldn't get anywhere near that pipe. It should get about another 6 inches. So you can see the pump
Yeah.
right there. It
Yeah.
should just get up that above it about another 4 inches.
Is that a pretty normal?
Yeah.
Where the water is? Pretty
Yeah.
normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll actually, once it builds up some more, it'll pump that out.
Okay.
And it's just a vicious circle.
Like, you check mainly like if you had like a heavy rainfall or.
Yeah, a day after something, you know,
Yeah.
just to make sure it's working.
Okay.
Because you won't really hear it unless you're really light sleeper or something like that. You'll hear it
Yeah.
kick in.
Sure.
It's just these, you know, that's all the houses have to have this.
Yeah.
Years ago when we built houses, you just make sure all the water's away from your house.
Yeah.
Now they pump it into your house and you got to pump it back out.
Yeah.
So it's just a